My morning campers. It's 10:23, 10th of August 2019. I'm still up at Upton Lovell up on the track. Sat here looking at the door. I have a little look. There it is. Got my door open a bit. It's still not that cold, but it's very, very windy. I don't know if you can see that field, if you can see it. But when the wind blow, it's like waves going across the sea. It's ever so good. It's ever so good. You know, watching Saturday Kitchen. This is how the other half lives. Just having my breakfast. Yeah, that's about it really. I mean, there's not a lot on. I gotta make a move in a bit. Not thinking much, like, you know. It's all much happens in my life now because it's all pretty quiet because I'm sort of retired and there's much going on. I do think back, like when we were at school and bits like that, and how different it was back going to school in the 50s and what have you. Yeah, I mean, I can remember, I think, what we do when we were in woodwork and that. I think we made an ashtray the first year, which was amazing, because when you were at the junior school, you never got nothing like that. Went to school, you were 11, 12-year-old, make an ashtray in the first year, and then we make a bottle opener in the second year. And well, the way things were then with no contraceptives, we all used to make pushchairs in the bloody pushchairs or prams in the fourth year. But that's by the by. They never got me though. Yeah. Yeah, by the time I was 15, I think I was a sort of an international lover. I mean, I'd made love to girls in Wales, girls in Cornwall. Yeah, I was all over the place. So that's a lot, mate. When there was no car, you used to have to travel on the bus, on the train. Yeah, think about it. Going for a walk and yeah, just sort of thinking back. I remember at school though, I went with a woodwork teacher. I mean, I was in metalwork and I made this bottle opener and went across to the woodwork teacher and sort of asked him if I could put a wooden handle on it, and he thought that was amazing. He just sort of, why would you sort of think, why would you want to do that? It's like, we never used to volunteer for work. We never used to volunteer for anything years ago. Like, you get to school, you just get fucking away. Whatever you get away with, you just get away with it. You wouldn't ever volunteer to go and sort of stay after school and put a handle on there. But we had a good teacher at school. We had Mr. Morris, and as it goes, I still see him now. I think he said I can't remember, he said he's 84-year-old last time I seen him. And he still walks from Bratton to Westbury every bloody day, which is got to be 3 or 4 miles. Walks in. What did you do that for then? I said to him, what? Because like now, I suppose, well, it's only up to very few years ago. Still call it, well, I just see him when I say, good afternoon, sir, when I just see him. And, yeah, and he said, well, he's Welsh, he was a Welsh boy, and he said, well, I've got to go get the paper. Fucking walks to Westbury, get the fucking paper. But keeps himself fit. Handsome lad he is. He's a nice bloke. He's, not handsome in looks as well. He's got a soul, a real good soul. He's a real good bloke, he is. Yeah. I can remember up at school one day, I was parked up in an old van I had, and parked in the school entrance to the school holidays. And he was always doing things with the school. And I'd have been, I don't know, 40, I suppose. And he's come up in the bus, a school bus. He drives a school bus and the coaches and that. It's only the last year he stopped driving the school driving the school bus because they pissed him about and he told him to stick it. And anyway, yeah, so he's there and he's flashing his lights for me to move. Well, I know I'm sat back in the van. I know he can't see me. So I stuck my hand at the window and went like that. And I could see his colour physically change into fucking bright red. And I pulled out and I pulled up the side of him. We had slide windows on there. He slid this fucking window forward. And he was just about to fucking tear me a new arsehole. I might have guessed it was bloody you, chalky white. Yeah. Because he was the teacher that he was. That's where I got my nickname from him. He started calling me Chalky because we had 2 whites in the class. He said, "Oh, I call you." He said, "Richard White, I will call you White." He said, and he said, "White." He said, can't have two, so I'll call you Chalky. Of course, then everybody took the piss and said, oh, the teacher calls you Chalky, the teacher calls you Chalky, all this old bollocks. And, yeah. But he is a good old boy, he is. Yeah, he was straight down the middle. I mean, he came there with he had this old 1937 Morris, I think he had, or something like that. He brought there, and he said, I got that. He said to teach the schools mechanics. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. I can remember one time I was living with Carol up in Springfield Road at the time, and I had an E-Red Sierra, and I think it was about 2 years old, 3 years old, wasn't very old. Anyway, a knock on the door, and a lad about 15. Mr. White live here? And I sort of said, Carol. She said, sorry, called Salt because her surname saw her. But that's by the by. Yeah, she said, Mr. White here, and come to the door, and he said, Mr. Morris said, if you're not busy, could you bring your car over to the playing field and teach some of the children to drive? He said that he's got there on this afternoon. A load of them turned up. It was in the school holidays. So I said, yeah, I'll do that. And so anyway, so I drove over there, and I went over there and let a couple of kids drive around the field, and sort of taught them basically like how to put the clutch in and put the clutch out, and mostly with the engine off so it didn't do fucking no damage. And I was out, I can't remember, a couple of years ago, and some bloke come out, and some bloke come to me and he said, he went, you want in chalk? I went, yeah. He'd about 40, something like that, I don't know what he was. And I went, yeah. I said, he said, yeah, he come up, sorry. He said, yeah, he come up. He said, you Chalky White? And I went, yeah. He said, do you remember me? I went, no. He said, well, I was 14 years old. He said, and you taught me to drive. And I thought, of course I thought all about this, I thought, 14-year-old and I taught you to drive? What are you fucking on about? And he went, Mr. Morris at the school, of course, it all come back to me. I said, did I? I said, I wouldn't have recognised you, mate. I said, I wouldn't have known you. Anyway, she bought me a drink, and that was that. I still don't know what his name is or anything like that, but isn't it nice to help somebody out, isn't it? Mind you, if you don't want to help people out, I mean, you could always go on Facebook and just fucking moan, couldn't you? And moan about everything. Or ask stupid questions. That's everything you do on Facebook. Look, fucking stupid questions, don't they? They'd go, I've got a battery in my camper van. If I put my telly on it, how long will it take before it goes flat? Well, there's a question up in the air. You don't know how big the battery is. You don't know how good the battery is. You don't know what amperage the battery is. You don't know what drawer you got, what wattage drawer you got on the telly. You don't know if they got a solar panel. I tell you what, that's a fucking stupid questions. Anyway, we all got to learn, haven't we? But thing is, I suppose they won't even know there's such a thing as amperages on a battery. By the way, it's all these fucking herberts that go to Halfords, isn't it? And they buy these batteries. And they buy these batteries at Halfords. And they go, oh, it's got a 3-year guarantee. I haven't started going flat, though. Shit battery to start with. I mean, the 3 batteries I got on here, I got 3 130 amp A-class batteries, cost me £184 each, I think. Yeah, and I mean, I don't have trouble with my electric. I've been out 4 days now, and I got plenty of electric. My solar panel is only pulling 0.5 at the moment because it's overcast. But anyway, that's about it. I'll let you have a little look out the window. I was going to look at the window. We can have a look at that window if you want, because see, there's like a grass bank there. Well, that's cut the wind off, and that stuff there, that's some corn, I think, and whatever they call it, what it is. But that's windy and blowing like a bugger over there, and you can hear it over here. But that bank's keeping the wind off me, which is just a job. Anyway, I'll let you lot get on, because I've got things to do, people to go, places to see. And I'll speak to you all later. You look after each other. Have a lovely weekend. Remember, stay classy, no fighting. Bye-bye.